Alright, I figured since I showed you guys my Dot Hack soundtrack collection, I figured I'd just show you all the Dot Hack games I own for consoles. There are a couple I am missing. Um, there's a couple weird variants too. Like there's a Dot Hack GU Japanese box set that has all three games plus one of the Japanese Roots DVDs, I think. I'm not really sure what that one is. Then the other one has the first four parts, Dodiac infection, outbreak, quarantine, and mutation. And it's called the gift box set. That was only in Japan as well. It also has some bonus DVD. I don't know what that is. I do want to get those. I just don't really care to get them right now, but I will eventually get those probably at some point. But I do have some neat special editions and um, a pretty cool collection, I would say. But these are not going to be in game order. I just kind of pulled them off the shelf and stacked them up. So we're just going to go through them here. Um, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys have really seemed to be enjoying just me pulling pieces out of my collection, talking about them. So I'm going to do a video like this because I've been enjoying them too. So here we go. So, like I said, no particular order. I have had this game or these four games, the first four Dot Hack games, US release, for a long time. And I know part four is very expensive, and the other three aren't as expensive, but I know part four is very expensive. No, I didn't pay a jabillion dollars for it like it's worth. It's like $200, $250, I think. It could have went down a little bit, but I know it's still the most expensive one in the set. We bought it back when it was semi new. I think we bought this one new, I think, and the rest were used. I know one of the parts was it was either two or three, but anyway. So here's Dot Hack Sign Quarantine. And they are all complete with the manuals and the discs. And I apparently stuck a PS2 memory card in here, which I did not know. But yeah. So there's that. And then here's the second disc. Pull it out here. I'm not gonna show you all the discs because they're all basically the same, just different colors. There's part four disc. I am very particular about my disc when I put them back. I want the artwork to be dead center. I'm very weird about that. I don't know why I'm like that, but I am. So there's part four. Then here's Outbreak. This is part two. Like I said, they're not in order because I just kind of pulled them off the shelf. But like I said, they're all complete. But here's part two. I thought about getting these signed by the voice actor of Sora, but I decided not to because I'd rather get signed by I think her name is Mona Marshall, whoever does Kite. I'm pretty sure that's her name that does his voice. Um, that's who I'd rather get signed by since he's the main character of the games. Here's oh wait, that was part three. This is part two. I misread it. This is mutation. Sorry, that was part three. This is part two. I'm an idiot. I can't read. I'm dumb. But here's part two. Show you guys the back with Helba there. And then, yep, just make sure I didn't have any kind of memory. Just same thing, the discs, same thing. And then the last part, I'm just gonna. Okay. So here's Dot Hack Infection. And one note about this game series, you kind of do have to watch Dot Hack Sign the anime, they do kind of reference some things. And the last episode of Dot Sign, the special episode, I think it's called like a special episode or something. It kind of ties all these games together in the anime, because I believe Kite makes a small appearance in it, if I remember correctly. But I'm gonna go put these back on my shelf real quick since I don't really have a ton of room. Give me 1 second. I forgot to show you one kind of neat little Easter egg thing with the set of first four dot hack games. And the Japanese versions don't do this. But if you look at the spines, if they're all together, I'll try to hold them up. I'll line them up as perfectly as I can. Come on, Outbreak. But if you look, no, let me turn it the other way. I gotta kind of make them upside down so you guys can properly see it. But if you look at the spines, it makes a little picture of Kite on a grunty. So, yeah, it's kind of neat that they did that. Like I said, the Japanese versions don't have those or have the little Easter egg. I don't know of very many games that do this, but it's kind of cool. Um, I didn't even realize. When did I realize that? I think my younger brother, when he was on his like, because my younger brother used to be like fucking obsessed with these games. Like he would play them like non-stop. Like after I had played through them, he was like really freaking addicted. He was like playing them non-stop. And one day he just like told me, he was like, "Did you ever look at the spines of these and see that there's a picture?" And I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And he showed it to me, all of them together, and I'm like, "Oh shit, I didn't even know that." So that's really cool. I really do like that little like nod if you actually own the set. I kind of wish they would release like a nice box set thing like they did with the Japanese set, but they never did. I think it'd be really cool if some like a fan like made their own like outer box set thing or something. I don't know. I think it'd be really cool if someone did that on Etsy or something. Sure, it wouldn't be official, but it would still make it look more premium, I guess, on the shelf. But yeah, I almost forgot about that because when I was putting it back, I was like, oh crap, I forgot to talk about the grunty and kite picture. But now I'll be back after I put these back on my shelf. All right, so let me sit up here. God, my posture is so bad. God. Anyway, so next off, we're gonna show all three Dot Hack GU games. And no, I have not played the original PS2 versions, but I did want to buy them just for collection purposes. This is Dot Hack GU Volume 1 Rebirth. Now, this one had a special edition with a Haseo figure. I do want to get that. Um, I don't know if the barcode is like different on the game itself or anything like that, but I do kind of want to get the figure of Haseo at some point. Haseo was like in the first game. He is like the biggest asshole too. It's like really like weird to have like an asshole character, but like he warms up to like all the friends you make in the game and stuff. But he's like a huge turd. It's actually like it's really funny because like he actually like grows as a like the story in all these games are like super freaking good. And Donak Roots, which this is kind of based around, I I think this is after Roots. I don't remember if Roots is before this takes place or after, but basically they both tie in together in some way, shape, or form. And Roots was pretty good. I do have it on DVD. One of the episodes was kind of screwed up, so I didn't watch it on Crunchyroll. But other than that, like at least I own it. So yeah. Anyway, maybe I should pull those out just to show you guys as well. I'll pull those out of the end just because they're kind of connected. I didn't even think about pulling the animes out, but whatever. I'm a dummy. I forgot to show you guys the anime of dot X sign and dot X roots I have. And I have another weird dot X root thing. I'll show you that in a second though. I'll say that one for last because it's kind of weird. Uh, but here's dot X sign. Um, this one has a slipcover. I will take it out of slipcover for one specific reason. But you guys will see that in a second why I'm going to take it up. But there's the front and back. I do like the slipcover on this one. This one looks really cool. Let me take this out. Um, but as you can see, it has been autographed by one of the voice actors that do a voice in this show. My favorite character, Sora. I believe he's voiced by Dave Winberg or something like that. Let me check that real quick. Make sure I got his name right. I don't know why I checked. I'm usually good about that, but yeah, he voices Sora. He also voices Kakashi Sensei in Naruto as well. That's why my wife wanted to meet him. But when I heard he was gonna be there, I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab my. Well, this was my brother's copy, but he autographed it to me, so I kind of commandeered it. So I'll have to rebuy him a new copy of it. Eventually, I forgot to tell him not to personalize it to me, but he asked me what my name was, and then he just started saying, I was like, shit, I didn't tell him that wasn't my copy, but whatever. It is what it is. It's not a huge deal. Um, but then here's my somewhat boo-boo copy of Dot Hack Roots. It doesn't have the slipcover. And one of the discs, one of the episodes, I can't remember what episode it is, doesn't play all the way through, so I have to replace it. Hopefully it'll work, but when I replace it, but I haven't felt like doing it yet. But here it is. Now, the weird thing about Dot Hack Roots is it has a different voice cast from the games. So, like Hasena's voice is completely different. It's not Yuri Lowenthal. I forget who it is. I don't know why they didn't get the original like cast from this to do their voices. I think some of the voices are the same, but very few are. I believe it was it's because it was a different studio or something that did the dub for the game. I don't know for sure, but here's the back. Again, very cool anime. I did like this a lot. Um, Pretty cool. And then here's the oddball release of it I have. This one is kind of weird because it's like a single DVD, but it's a special edition kind of. But it's, I believe, like 3 episodes or something. But the weird thing about it is, yeah, the outer box is kind of beat up. But the cool thing is, it has this little vintage cell phone pouch thing. Now, it wouldn't fit a modern cell phone because it's pretty small. It's made for like early 2000s phones. But I think it looks pretty cool though. So, there's that. And here's the actual DVD cover art with Ovan on it. And it comes in a blue DVD case, which is kind of neat. You don't always see blue DVD cases out. Then, yeah, there's no kind of insert or nothing. Yeah, there's nothing in here. But there's a disc. Woo, I almost dropped it. Woo, I almost dropped it. Okay. So there's that. I almost forgot about that. I'm going to add that before my outro. So, yeah, oops. I forgot about that. But there you go. back to the end of the video. I forgot to mention I got the cell phone collector's edition, whatever special edition thing. I got that at the flea market like a year or two ago for like $3. It was super cheap. It wasn't anything crazy. I wouldn't have paid. I wouldn't have gotten it if it wasn't so cheap. So yeah. So anyway, now about the end of the video. It is what it is. But here is .gu Volume 2 Reminiscence. I don't know the names of the volumes off the top of my head, just because I played through the last Recode Trilogy Remaster set on PS4, which I do have, and you guys will see that in a second. So here's Volume 2, like I said. Oh yeah, I didn't show you guys the back. My bad. I forgot to show you guys the back of this one. And there is no 2 discs. It's just 1 disc for each thing. I'll show you the disc for these because it's only 1 disc and it's not hard to hold it up and show you guys. But there's that. I forgot to show you Rebirth. I'm an idiot. But there you go. There's Rebirth, and here's the back of Reminiscence. Well, this I do like the disc colors. They kind of match the color of the artwork. But here's this one. Sorry, guys, my cerebral palsy kind of makes it harder for me to really get a good grip on some stuff. I gotta make sure I have a good grip so I don't drop anything and like break cases, because I have dropped some of these PS2 cases and they do break sometimes. So I've had to replace some cases because of my clumsiness. But here's the last part of the GU trilogy. .GU Volume 3 Redemption. I think this has a gold like a goldish disc too. Yep. Oh, I gotta fix the disc so it's facing the correct way. I don't know why it's not. There we go. Got it. I'm really weird about that. I don't know why. But here's part 3. I really like the cover arts of these. I don't have the Japanese set of these, but I do want to get them in Japanese just to have everything done had, because I'm a weirdo nerd like that. Okay, don't judge me, guys. You know me. I'm a freaking weirdo when it comes to collecting stuff, man. But yeah, I'm gonna probably just get the little box set, gift box set thing. But I'm gonna put this back real quick, these 3, and then move on to the other ones I have. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so next off is going to be the Japanese version set of all the .hack games. These I will show in order. Same thing. These are all complete with the manuals in the second disc, but I'll just show you the artworks. I'm not going to show you all the discs because I want to make this as short as I can. But here's Infection. Same artwork, pretty much, just in Japanese. As you can see, I think the discs do look a little bit different though. So let me take a, no, they're pretty much the same from the US. They're just, yeah, they're pretty much the same, just Japanese region. So there's that. So part 1. Or volume 1. They call them volumes in the Japanese version. I don't know why, but they do. Here's volume 2. I don't know if they're still called like mutation, infection, outbreak, and quarantine, but here's volume 2 nonetheless. I believe the all the fronts are pretty much the same. The back art is a little bit different, but all the fronts are pretty much the same. But the backs look a little bit different. And like I said, I think, yeah, all the discs are pretty much the same. Like, the US versions. So here's part 3, Outbreak, with Mia on the front of it. My younger brother loved her character for some reason. I don't know why. He had like a huge obsession with Mia. He like loved her character arc, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if he still has like a big love for this series or not, but I do. I need to replay through these, to be honest. Not the Japanese ones, of course, because I'm not that familiar with the game to be able to play the game without reading text. Because these games, you do have to be able to read the text to play the game properly. Unless you know the game inside and out and you know what the hell you're doing, then you'll be okay. But yeah, I don't yet. If I played it a billion times, which again, like this, I don't think I'd ever play like more than like maybe once every other year or something, because it's a 4-part series of games. So yeah, here's part 3 or volume 3. My bad. And then part 4. This one is a little bit different. The text has like a red tinge to it, which really isn't coming off too much on the webcam here, but uh, I do like the artwork of part 4 because he's like data draining, so it does look pretty cool. So there you go. And you're probably like, oh, you're done with the .hack games. No, there was I don't want to say 5th part, but there was a 5th game in this series that only came out in Japan, and it was online. And I do know there is mods for it to still play it online in English, like with servers and all that stuff through emulation and stuff like that. One of these days, I'm going to check that out at some point because this game's probably pretty badass if you play it online with people. There is like a single player thing, but it's very like eh. And you get to create a character like a Wave Master, a Twin Blade, um, a Long Arm, and a Heavy Blade. I think is the last one. Is the last class, and it's not anything like crazy. You can't really do a lot of customization, but it's still pretty cool. You can make your character in the Dynac sign universe, I guess. So one of these days, I'm gonna try to figure out how to get this on my P. Well, I can easily get. I can easily rip this and like patch it, but set it all up and play it, and get it all up and running and mess around with it because it might be pretty fun. But I think I have a memory card in here too. I don't know. Seems pretty heavy for a single disc game. But I do like the simplicity of the black and white artwork of this. I don't know, it looks pretty cool, in my opinion. I'll show you guys the disc of this one because. Oh no, I guess I. Oh yeah, that's right. This manual's like thick as hell. Ooh, I almost dropped that disc. Holy shit. I didn't know the disc was that loose and then when I opened it. Because I just bent it. Here you go. Here's the disc. Pretty cool looking disc, I think. Looks nice. And then the manual's pretty damn thick. Like, I'm gonna put this disc back real quick. Here's the manual. Very, very thick manual, too. Oh, I even have a little reg card in here, or whatever this is, warranty thing. I didn't know this was in there. I'll just stick that in there then, because that would be a better place for it anyway. I'm going to put this manual back. Then there we go. So yeah, direct fragment. One of these days I'm gonna get this set up. My friend and I did talk about it the last time he was over here. He talked about wanting to get me all set up with it and stuff. So if we ever do set up and do stuff like that, I'll probably like record some of it or stream it just because it'd be fun, especially if I can get my new setup up and running. Because I just talked to my wife about it, and we're gonna uh, try to get that ball rolling soon because I really do want to start streaming more and stuff like that. Hell, I'd even love to stream me playing through the dot hack games just for the hell of it. But yeah, who knows when that'll be? But eventually, at some point, I'd love to do that for you guys and just for myself, just for fun. Let me go put these back real quick. So yeah, like I said, there's no special like picture or nothing like that, but I'll show you guys the spines. Oh my bad. I don't want to do that again. There you go. There's the spines, just to prove to you guys there's no kind of special picture or nothing like that, but that's fine. I kind of do like the simplicity of these spines anyway, so yeah, let me go put these back real quick and I will check out the remainder of my collection because we are wrapping it up here. So yeah. Alright, so next up is going to be something I already showed you guys, so I'm just going to show you the, the, the front of it here. But here's the Diag Link special edition box set thing with all the DVDs and all that stuff. The DVD, the Blu-ray, and the art book and the game itself. I showed you guys this in my previous video when I talked about the Dotted Link soundtrack I had. So go check that out if you want to see the art book and stuff. I didn't like flip through it all, but I did take it out and show all the stuff with it. So it does have the little I guess J card thing. So there is that. So there's that, and then I'll show the Switch one. The Switch ones first. But then I also have .GUS Recode, the US version that I believe you could only buy on the Bandai Namco store. And I bought the special edition that came with the soundtrack and the little manga. The manga is in the closet over there. I don't really feel like dragging it out, but it is in there. I do have it. I just don't feel like grabbing it. It's literally a manga, so nothing crazy. But I did not play through the Switch version yet. I have started. I just didn't ever really get around to finishing it, but I just went ahead for completion purposes. Anyway, plus it weirdly came out kind of late, like a year and a half or so after the PS4 version did. And then we also have, and you're probably gonna call me a dumb, crazy weirdo, but I also have the Japanese special edition of .GUS Recode for the Switch, and this one has like a weird little like paper sleeve thing, like take it off. I need to get a box protector so this doesn't get torn up. But here's the like kind of J cardish thing, and then you put that. I'll put that down, and then here's what it kind of looks like when that's not on it. Let's see if I can hold it more proper for you guys, so I don't cover anything up. I can't hold it. A good way to hold it without covering some of this cool artwork up. But here you go. So there's that, and then inside you just have all the stuff. Like I don't want to get it all out because there's a little spacer in here, but why was this in upside down? But here's the Japanese version of the game, still sealed. You know what? I'll take it all out for you guys. Why not? I'll just be careful with it. But sorry for the sheen. It's still factory sealed. I'm not gonna open it. Um, like I said, I just bought it for collection purposes anyway. Um, is this manga actually sealed too? Yeah, this manga is actually. Why is it in upside down? I don't know. But I'm gonna make it right side up. But here's what the manga looks like. It's basically the same cover art. This is just the Japanese version of it. And then, slide this back in there real quick. Take this. Oh my god, yeah, the soundtrack has a little spacer thing on it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave that out. That's gonna leave it bulging. So, let me put this down real quick. Put it over here. Yeah. And then you get the soundtrack. So let me just take this whole spacer thing off. The soundtrack packaging, I like this packaging better than the US version because it's like a cardboard gatefold, but I didn't open it. I don't think there's any difference besides the packaging, so it does look nicer, but it's still, like I said, it's still factory sealed. So, um, yeah. And here's the back. I think the inside would have the track list, but I don't really want to open it to find out. Let me pause this and see if I can put this all back in its box really quick. Let me move this a little bit over. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, instead of me fiddling with it, I'm just gonna have my wife do it because she's better with that. Putting stuff like that away that have spacers. Because you usually need two hands to like hold it in there while you put it in. And I just don't have the dexterity to do that. And I'll leave this paper sleeve over here for this. So I won't forget about that. I need to get some kind of box protector for that to keep the sleeve in good shape. But I don't have one right now. So it is what it is. But the last thing I'm going to show you is the PS4 version of Donic Last Recode. But the special cool thing about this is I actually got it signed by the guy who does Haseo's voice, who is Yuri Lowenthal, who you might know as Sasuke from Naruto, and he also does Smoke in Mortal Kombat 1. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, I forgot he wrote Skaith on there. That's kind of cool. I didn't even tell him to do that. But he actually did tell me they actually went back in and re-recorded some of their lines for this game, which I didn't even know that. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, this one I did 100% complete everything. So here's the disc. Very good collection. If you haven't played there's a lot of quality of life improvements and stuff. I know they changed some stuff about the game as well. I'm not sure what they all changed from the PS2 releases, but I know there's a lot of quality of life improvements on the game. So, yeah. So, yeah, that was pretty much it, guys. That's all my Donic collection for now. Like I said, I do want to get the gift box stuff for the Japanese, but other than that, There's only one other game I'm missing, and it's a Japanese PS3 game. It's like a Soul Calibur esque fighting game. It's not very interesting. Like there's only like 8 characters or something in it, but I really want to get it to check it out. Um, I don't know how good it is, but it's something .hack that I don't have, so I kind of want to get it. So maybe someday down the road I'll get it. Pretty sure the PS3 is region free. So yeah, that'll do it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. This has been RollingWithKevin, and I am rolling out. Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, click the bell button so you get notified when I upload videos, go live, or post on my community page. Shout out to my Patreon supporters: Sunny Silva, Catfish Cat, Lee Fernay, Team Dale, Elliot Scott, Preliab, Harry Fernandez, William Swift, AJ Gottawa, Oliver Friedrich, Len Ernhorn, Marcus Mahaley, Brianna, and the Pay Now Please, Nuclear Reactive Man, Rebecca H., Just Good Enough, Gorgon Kaluskovic, Justin M. Daggins, Daniel Childs, Patrick Oliver, and Harold Huckabee. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. If you want to support my channel, it's only $1 a month. That's all I ask. It really does help with the channel a lot. Thank you guys so much for supporting and watching. If you did enjoy this video, I'll see you guys in the next video.